Good morning, everyone, and welcome to SBS Ed online information session. We're excited to kick off our first session for the 2025 online portfolio, where we'll be sharing insights into our latest online learning offerings and how they can support your professional development goals. My name is Refilwe Peo, Channel Director for Online Learning at SBS Ed, and I'm thrilled to be joined by my esteemed colleague, Theresia Pillay, who is our Online Proposal and Design Specialist. We know your time is valuable, so without any further delay, I'll walk you through the agenda and the key proceedings for this session as we dive into what's ahead for 2025. Let's get started. All right, so I'll be kicking off with a brief introduction to SBS Ed and online, highlighting who we are and how we fit into the greater scheme of things. Next up will be Theresia Pillay, who will take us through our diverse portfolio of online short courses. She will provide insights into how these programs are designed to support professional growth while maintaining a work-life balance. Building on that, Theresia will share a deep dive into our program design approach and the unique value adds we incorporate to ensure impactful learning experiences. I will then return to explore our tailored in-house and customized solutions designed to meet the specific needs of organizations and how we collaborate with businesses to create learning experiences that drive real impact. Then we will hear from a long-term and loyal client who shares his experience and insights on the impact and benefits of our programs and the online mode of delivery. And finally, we'll open the floor for questions and wrap up the session with our digital team, ensuring that all your queries are addressed. During the session, please feel free to pop in your questions in the chat, which we will address at the end of the session. All right, now who is SBS Ed, right? So we're part of the Stellenbosch University, one of Africa's leading academic institutions. SBS Ed is the executive arm of Stellenbosch Business School. So while the business school delivers postgraduate qualifications, SBS Ed focuses on short courses and customized executive programs designed for professionals and organizations seeking practical, high-impact skills. So whether you're looking to enhance leadership, drive business growth, or upskill your teams or yourself, SBS Ed provides flexible, cutting-edge learning solutions to help you stay ahead in a rapidly evolving world. To make learning accessible and impactful, we offer a range of delivery methods tailored to different learning needs and organizational requirements. So let's take a look at how we bring executive education to life. Right, so on your screen, you'll see the different learning modalities at SBS Ed, and think of these as the platforms through which you can engage with our programs. Starting at the top of the screen, we've got face-to-face learning, which is the traditional in-person learning for hands-on interaction. Then we've got remote learning, which is live, virtual sessions replicating the classroom experience. And then we've got blended learning, which is a mix of in-person and online for flexibility. And then we've got online learning, which is our focus for today, which is asynchronous learning, where you study at your own time and at your own pace. And then we also have hybrid learning, which is a tailored mix of face-to-face, remote, as well as online learning. All right, so now let's dive deeper into online learning and explore why it could be a game changer for you and your organization. All right, so as you see on the screen, online learning at SBS Ed. As you saw in the previous slide, SBS Ed has succeeded in developing multiple modes of delivery. So this allows clients the option to select an option that is best suited for job requirements as well as lifestyle requirements. So online learning through asynchronous courses offers clients and participants a solution to the barrier of time and place through on-demand, scalable, and bespoke online learning. This method of delivery addresses specific target market needs, from shift workers to retail staff, travelers, leaders with hectic schedules, to those who work remotely and often find it quite difficult to take chunks of time out of their day for learning. We've also found that the younger generation, i.e. myself, enjoy learning in an asynchronous or online environment as they themselves are digital natives. Right, so what is required from you as a participant when you do one of our courses? A dedicated 5 to 7 hours per week to self-paced learning, right? We also realize that engagement and interaction is an important part of learning at this level. Thus, we've also included synchronous webinars with faculty, an interactive discussion forum, not forgetting a learning process facilitator to help steer learning in certain programs. All of these elements will be discussed in further detail at a later stage. All right, so behind every successful program at SBS Ed is a dedicated team that brings innovation, expertise, and seamless execution to life. From program design, digital development, and administration to program support, the online team ensures that every learning experience is impactful and engaging. Now let's move into the heart of today's session, our portfolio of online short courses. Let's take a closer look with Thirisha Pillay.
Thank you so much, Ref. A very warm and hearty Ed welcome to each of you. My name is Thirisha Pillay. As Rafilwa mentioned, I am the Proposal and Design Specialist in the Digital Channel, and I'm coming to you live from a very wet and rainy Durban today. We are all geographically dispersed as a team and quite used to operating in this sort of environment, especially putting these digital courses together. It's an absolute pleasure to take you through our digital courses for 2025. So I encourage you to put through your questions in the chat and we will answer them at the end of the session. So for the purposes of time, let's get straight into it. Okay, as seen on the screen, this is the array of digital programs which we have at SBS Ed. They have been selectively designed based on pertinent and relative topics, such as the high public demand courses. Our digital programs are designed to align to NQF level 6, 7, and 8, ensuring academic rigor and industry relevance. With 10 online programs available, you provide a creative, dynamic, and empowering learning experience from start to finish. All of our programs are designed in a way that draws insights from industries, and our assessments are very practical in nature. One that you can really augment your learnings easily in the workplace. Participants benefit real-time, remotely, via interactions and flexible virtual learning sessions, with blending the best of traditional classroom engagement with the convenience of online access. The dynamic approach fosters collaboration, meaningful discussions, and supportive learning environment, anytime, anywhere. I'll be first introducing you to 3 brand spanking new online programs, which will be launching soon. Firstly, the online graduate development program, which is your launchpad from academia to the real world. Because let's face it, textbooks really don't prepare you for those boardrooms. This technical high-impact programs gives graduates a deeper understanding of the business landscape, bridging the gap between theory and fast-paced realities of the workplace. You'll gain big picture thinking, strategic foresight, and hands-on experience with the Efficiency Project, which is an action learning challenge designed to put your skills to the test. There are only 2 intakes in 2025 with 7 modules, which includes an introduction to AI at the end. It's aligned to an NQF level 6 and it's 6 months long. It targets recent graduates or early career professionals and gives them a good foundational and cross-functional business understanding. It really prepares them to navigate and understand challenges at the workplace with a forward-looking approach and to enhance their self-confidence with competence in their roles. We have also included a learning process facilitator or a coach to help these participants link the modules and learnings into their efficiency project at the end. The second new program is the online artificial intelligence program, which is your AI crash course, breaking down the whats, the whys, and ethical considerations of this game-changing technology. We've interviewed approximately 5 international AI experts to give us enriching examples of the relevance of AI at work, especially the ethical considerations of how to carefully leverage the applicational efficiencies of AI at work. We'll dive into real-world business cases so you can see exactly how AI works in action. The program is perfect for business leaders, managers, and strategists who want to unlock AI's potential for growth and innovation, but without getting lost in the jargon or complexities. We've also included 2 intakes for 2025 aligned to an NQF level 6. There are 5 modules, which are AI principles and categorizations, the values, limitations, ethics, and future of AI as well. The third new module is the prestigious Senior Managers Development Program, which is our new comprehensive program, which I'm extremely excited about, and probably the reason why I might be turning gray. It's designed for middle to senior managers. This program really challenges you to think agile, strategically, and design-driven in today's fast evolving business world. It's not just about managing anymore, it's about leading a business unit or function with confidence and vision. There are 11 modules with a business-driven action learning assignment at the end that is underpinned by 3 themes, which are strategic thinking, organizational enablers to realize strategy, and collaborative relationships. We have just one intake for 2025 with top-tier faculty appropriately selected per module. It's aligned to an NQF Level 7, and it explores organizational change, strategic innovation, and collaboration, and aids leaders in becoming agents of change with broadened worldviews. Next, we have the Online Management Development Program, which is a really sought-after program and an all-in-one leadership upgrade. So it's packed into 6 months with 6 modules and 6 interactive webinars, because I can tell you that all good things come in 6s, and it's nothing to be afraid of. And it's also designed at an NQF Level 6. This program really sharpens your management skills through 2 assignments and a business-driven action learning group project, tackling real-world business challenges at the end. Guiding you through all of the learnings is a learning coach, ensuring a seamless journey from one module to the next. Plus, on successfully completing this program, it will earn you 22 credits towards a Bachelor of Management Leadership program at the University of Free State. The modules here are carefully selected to turn the dial in terms of leadership and innovation, and reinforces those managerial skill sets and understanding of business operations. We have 4 intakes in 2025 with a live webinar for each of those modules. The next is our MBA Essentials online program, which is a very transformative learning experience designed to build a strong foundation in economics, quantitative methods, and managerial accounting, which are some of the toughest modules in the fully fledged MBA program. So it's a good tester to see how well you manage or fare on the actual MBA program. It's led by expert faculty from Stellenbosch Business School. This rigorous program really sharpens your business and entrepreneurial skills, preparing you for success in an MBA and beyond. Engaging in 4 interactive faculty-led webinars where you'll connect with industry experts and peers, gaining insights that empower you to lead in today's fast-paced business world. There are just 2 intakes in 2025, and it's a 20-week-long program with 4 webinars. Led by the brilliant Professor Anita Bosch, our Women in Leadership program, which is next, is designed for women ready to lead and thrive and break barriers in the workplace. Over 2 months, you'll sharpen essential skills to build resilience and connect with a powerful network of like-minded professionals. Plus, you'll get an exclusive access to a webinar with Professor Anita, because who better to guide you than one of the best minds in the field of women in leadership, empowering insights and the toughest or a touch point of inspiration wrapped into one game-changing program. There are 2 intakes aligned to an NQF Level 7. There are a few videos that really showcase women leaders at the work that not only speak about challenges, but gain insights from their role to become successful women leaders. It's a good networking opportunity and well-versed program to understand certain tension points. We have case studies and articles that supplement the learning as well. The next is our online risk management course, also newly designed in 2024, and it's quite enjoyable because in today's world, playing it safe is the riskiest move of all. This program is designed to help you and your organizations navigate uncertainty, dodge pitfalls, and stay ahead of the game. with change coming to you from all directions, individually, organizationally, and globally. Strategic foresight and solid risk management aren't just nice to haves, they're essential to future-proof your business and make risk work for you and not against you. There are 6 modules here, such as the risk management process, conducting a risk assessment, and building a risk-resilient organization. It helps one to boost stakeholders' trust through preparedness and reliability, and how to swiftly identify and capitalize on strategic opportunities. There are just 2 intakes for 2025. Lastly, actually, before we end, we go through to our negotiation skills program, which is a battle-tested classic, one of our most sought after and impactful courses, whether you're sealing deals in the boardroom or navigating everyday business negotiations. This program really equips you with skills to win with confidence. So you can expect live interactions, negotiation simulations, and webinars that really put theory into action. Plus, we actually arm you with 2 legendary negotiation playbooks or ebooks, which we call Getting to Yes and Never Split the Difference. Because in negotiation, knowledge is power, and we make sure that you've got plenty of it. Next, we go on to the Project Management Foundations program as your project management survival kit, equipping you with essential skills to master project life cycles, strategic planning, and team dynamics. Whether you're new to the project management environment or looking to level up, this program lays the groundwork for seamless project execution. And if you're eyeing the advanced project management program, consider this your VIP pass to getting there. The PMBOK and Prince2 methodologies are included and enriched with resources from PMI and experienced project managers as well. Some of the modules are around the project management plan, scoping, scheduling, and cost management and execution. Lastly, our advanced project management program transforms participants into strategic thinking, action-oriented project leaders, aligning with the PMI triangle. Over 5 months, you'll master 3 core modules, such as technical expertise, strategic realization, and leadership. Guided by top-tier faculty, there are 3 interactive webinars sharpening your ability to navigate complexities of the world and complex projects with confidence and impact. I must say that this program really gives you that added advantage towards that PG dip in project management at the end. All right, when looking at the design of our programs, when designing our digital programs, we add a very practical and relatable component for participants instead of it being too theoretical. There's a notion of online learning being quite lonesome. Thus, we've included interactive discussion forums, and some programs have live synchronous webinars. We've also tried to apply a touch of mindfulness into our programs as well. We kick off each program with a live orientation webinar for participants to have a soft landing onto the program and be able to easily navigate through Moodle and meet other participants and sometimes your faculty. We provide all participants with LinkedIn Learning access to help them complement their learning journey. We have pre-recorded videos. There are notes, there are quizzes and ebooks and well-structured assignments placed onto Moodle as well. Some of our programs have those webinars for ease of collaboration and understanding of the learning, and to have a high-touch engagement with faculty and ask any pertinent questions, academic questions with faculty as well. On completion, participants do receive a digital copy of their certificates to embed on their LinkedIn account and to send to their colleagues or managers. So our next slide shows an example of what a learning journey overview looks like. We call it the one-pager here at SBS Ed. We highlight important dates, we indicate webinars and assignments, and even the feedback loops and final presentations as well. The next slide shows us, notably, our online short courses have maintained an 80% pass rate between 2023 and 2024, demonstrating our commitment to delivering highly effective, high-quality learning experience that drive real results. We have a designated administrator or program manager to assist participants to getting through that finish line at the end. The next slide shows a snapshot of Moodle. Okay, participants have access to Moodle. The login details will be given and provided by our program manager. This is our online learning platform where all course materials, including videos, quizzes, and assessments, are housed. So this platform provides a really structured, user-friendly learning experience that allows participants to engage with the content at their own pace, revisit key concepts, and tracks their progress. And this is what Moodle looks like. This concludes my segment of this presentation. I will now hand you over to Rafiwa to take you through the solutions for your organization. Over to you, Raf.
Thank you very much, Tharisha. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our full suite of online programs, and furthermore, our learning design as well as our environment. Now at SBS Ed, we know that every organization has unique learning needs, and that's why we offer two tailored solutions, namely in-house solutions as well as customized courses designed to align with your business objectives. Now, I am going to start off with the in-house option. This is a ready-made, off-the-shelf course delivered exclusively in-house for your employees. It focuses on the specific challenges and opportunities within your organizations, ensuring relevant and impactful learning. We've got our customized option, and this is for organizations looking for a more tailored approach. We offer customized courses, or AKA build your own learning experience. This allows you to select modules from our portfolio to design a program that best aligns with your strategic priorities. We also offer a hybrid learning option, combining face-to-face, remote, as well as online elements to create a flexible and engaging learning experience for organizations. Both options provide custom intake dates as well as custom course durations, with a minimum of 15 staff members required in order for us to initiate that program, right? Should you be interested in any of these for your team or for your staff members, please do not hesitate to contact me on the email address on your screen. I'm pretty sure that Chanel will pop it in the chat as well. All right, and next up, we will hear from a valued long-term client who has experienced the game-changing impact of our programs firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Anthony from BMW South Africa, a dedicated professional. Anthony and team have experienced how SBS Ed's asynchronous learning approach removes the barriers of time and location, allowing professionals to upskill seamlessly without disrupting their work commitments. Let's hear it directly from the horse's mouth as Anthony shares his journey as well as his insights.
Okay, morning everyone. My name is Anthony Antoniotto, and I am the qualification manager at BMW South Africa. So essentially what that means is I look after all of the training and development for our retail partners here at BMW in South Africa. And we have 45 retail partners that are all independently owned, and I make sure that all of those individuals who are customer facing and work within the dealership are trained from a leadership point of view, from a customer experience point of view, and we also look after the technical training with our apprentice program and all of our technicians in the workshop as well. So my relationship with SBS Ed started about 4 years ago, where we implemented a leadership development program here at BMW South Africa. We wanted to just really up the level of management and leadership that we had within our retailer network and really support our retail partners to have the best leaders possible within their organizations in the automotive industry. And we took a three-tiered approach whereby we looked at people who were specialists who had the potential to be managers in future. Then we also looked at that middle tier where we had current managers who needed a little bit more development from a business and leadership point of view in their current role. And then we also looked at managers who could be dealer principals or general managers in future, and how could we essentially get them there. So we implemented this leadership development program with a strong focus on transformation. And that is when we partnered with SBS Ed through our training supplier, MSXR, to really look at value-adding courses that could make a real impact to our leaders in our dealer network. So in terms of the courses we have leveraged off from SBS Ed, one of my favorites, and I actually did it myself in the first year, is the MBA Essentials program. And I just thought that was great. For someone who maybe has got a lot of the leadership or softer skills already, but lacks the business acumen, for me, this was fantastic. I learned so much about economics in the course, and it really gave me that leg up from a business point of view. And it did exactly the same for our retail partners. I always believe to set a good example, and that's why I said, let me actually do the program, find out what it's all about. I remember my facilitator, or the course coordinator / facilitator at the time, was Brett Hamilton. He was absolutely amazing. The learning I gained from the larger group was fantastic. So it's not only the learnings that you obtain from the course content, but it's actually networking with people outside of your industry that really helps a lot. I mean, we had the option of doing let's call it a closed cohort with just BMW people. We decided not to. We decided really to go with an open cohort because we thought, let's allow our people to network with people in other industries. Let's bring in ideas from the banking sector. Let's bring in ideas from entrepreneurs. Let's not limit ourselves. And the course really allowed the guys to do that. So, I mean, MBA Essentials was one of my favorites, but we've also utilized the Future Management Development Program as well as the Management Development Program a little bit longer from a content point of view, more modules over a longer period of time. But for new managers or new potential managers, fantastic, because it covers the business element as well as the leadership or people element. So very well-rounded program. And the same can be said for the management development program, where we enrolled our current managers and looked at people who have the potential to be dealer principals in future and applied those courses to them. We've also leveraged off a couple of short courses with SBS Ed, that being the negotiation skills course, the managing mental health and wellness at work or in the workplace. And those have been short, sharp, to the point, and relevant based on a particular need at the time for individuals within our retailer network. So those really added a lot of value. In terms of my experiences and why SBS Ed and why we've chosen essentially for BMW to go the online route is we know that our people are really, really busy, especially in a retail sales environment. You don't have a lot of time to be away from work. And by going the online digital route with the courses, it's allowed, and especially based on the fact, and this was really important for us at BMW, is these courses are asynchronous. So although there is a period of time in which the delegates have to complete it, they can allocate the time that they want to apply to the course as they see fit based on their work and their home life, and really finding that balance. So if they needed to do 8 hours worth of effort in a week, they could choose to do that 8 hours all in one day, or they could choose to spread it 2 hours over a 4-day period, or they could choose to do it all on a Sunday when they're home. It was absolutely up to them. And that flexibility is something that I really liked, and really added value, because then we had people who were bought in. They didn't feel like we were pulling them away from the office. They didn't feel like we were pulling them away from their family. And because they were so bought into their learning, they could find the time, even if it was just an hour every evening, to jump online onto the course, go through the modules, and work towards their assignments for the end of that particular model. So that for me was really, really important. And I just think as well, the credibility of the lecturers, right, or the facilitators, as well as the quality of the content, is something that I've really appreciated from SBS Ed. They're really a reliable partner, and I really feel like once delegates have completed the program, they can actually apply what they've learned into their work context. What was important for me is when I did MBA Essentials is from the economics module, it wasn't generic. They took the principles of economics, but applied them to South African context and what we were going through at the time. I remember quite clearly during the time we were in the second COVID lockdown, it was a time where the riots had just happened in KZN, and we applied all of the economics learnings to that particular point in time with reference to what was going on in the country. So really applicable or applying the content to where we were at that point in time. And that added huge value for me. So, you know, the course content is one thing, and the facilitators and the quality, etc. However, the support you get administratively in the back end is also key. And I must admit, that's one thing SPS have really impressed me with, is the reporting I get from them to see how my delegates are progressing on the program. Is there anyone who's falling behind that I need to jump in and give them a little bit of encouragement to catch up? That's just as important for me as the quality of the courses, is the quality of the administration, how quickly the admin team gets back to you when you have a concern. Those are the small things that make up the credibility for the broader organization. And that for me has been a plus in working with SBS Ed. So, you know, in terms of addressing our actual need, I think SBS has done a fantastic job. And let me tell you why. We have seen so many people promoted from a specialist into a managerial role, and a lot of people from a managerial role into that DP role who have been on our leadership development program and who have completed one of the SBS courses. So they really, really have addressed the pain points from our, let's call it a retention point of view, because I think, you know, this leadership development program forms part of our employer value proposition at our retailers. You know, if you're a good person, if you're a good worker with high potential, you put the effort in, we're willing to invest in you from a training point of view. It helps with the retention. But then again, we've seen that the retention has paid off in terms of these people, and the courses and the learnings themselves have paid off in terms of people being promoted into the roles that they had the potential to complete or to perform with the additional training that's been added. So that's been fantastic. So would I recommend SBS Ed? Personally, I mean, I can only speak on behalf of Anthony. I can't speak on behalf of BMW as a group, but personally, yes, without a doubt, in terms of how I have engaged with the admin team at SBS Ed, my personal experience doing the MBA Essentials course, the credibility of the lecturers, the flexibility of the content, the applicability of the content, for me has been world class. And I mean, I will continue working with SBS Ed. They've added huge value to our retailer organization. They've added huge value to individuals' lives within our retailer organization. And, you know, you always want to retain the good people and make sure they remain within your organization. But I think that SBS has done a good thing. And the reason why we've gone with SBS and not just a generic work-related BMW course is that we are adding value to these people's lives. They're now getting to put a credible qualification on their CV, something that they might not have been able to do in the past. And that will stand them in good stead for their future in their career, regardless of whether it be with BMW or somewhere else in the automotive industry. I think the big thing is we want to add value to education and to employment in the country. And SBS has really been a good partner with us in terms of enabling people to better their lives and the quality of their lives. So in a nutshell, SBS, great partner. I value the partnership, and I'm really happy with how we've worked together and how they've addressed the pain points from our organizational point of view. So thank you very much. And yeah, best of luck, everyone. Keep well. Ciao.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I always say the proof is in the pudding. And through Anthony's insights, we've seen how asynchronous learning creates real impact, offering professionals the flexibility to grow without disruption in the work schedules. And at SBS Ed, we are committed to delivering learning solutions that are accessible, relevant, and tailored to your needs, whether through our portfolio of short courses, a customized in-house program, bespoke programs or customized programs, or hybrid learning. We are dedicated to always delivering excellence. Now you've heard from the team, you've heard from us, you've heard from our clients. We would love to hear from you. So I'd like to open the floor for any questions or thoughts that you might have. All right, I think I'll start in the chat. There's been quite a bit of movement as we've been doing the presentation. A lot of these we will address by sending the full course calendar, which will give you access to the brochures, which will have information such as dates, pricing, as well as the entry requirements. But let's go through some of these questions. I see there's a lot of chat about MBA essentials articulating to the actual MBA, and the answer to that is, unfortunately, it does not articulate at this point. You do still need to qualify for the actual MBA, which means you need an NQF level 8 qualification. This particular MBA Essentials program is designed for those who do have ambitions to do their MBA program, I beg your pardon, however, are not, would want to uplift their business acumen, have not had much exposure to the business environment. And this is in terms of economics, statistics, as well as financial management. So it helps you bridge that gap, because those are some of the challenging modules that you'll find in the MBA program. I hope I've answered that particular question. Let me just scroll down from that as well. I see here, please advise on advanced project management, prerequisites, duration, as well as the course fees. As I've mentioned, we will be sending through the course brochures. All of that information is within the course brochure as well. However, for advanced project management, because it is an advanced program and because it is an NQF level 8, we do require you to have 5 years worth of experience within the project management space. Alternatively, you would have completed the project management foundations program with us or any other institution to gain entry towards that. All right. Please describe the difference between MDP and Senior Management Development Program. Tharisha, I'm not sure if you want to jump in there.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Ref. I think the difference is the targeted levels of management. MDP teaches you how to lead a team, and SMDP is more leading a function or business unit at a strategic level. MDP is approximately 6 months long in duration. The SMDP is about 9 months. And, you know, the SMDP does teach you a bit of a higher approach to think strategically and apply and implement learnings from the program in your role as well.
Right, and also the NQF levels are different, guys. So MDP, Management Development Program, is at a level 6, and the Senior Management Development Program is at a level 7, all right? Just going to go through the chat. If there's anybody that does have any questions, who's comfortable with asking live, please, you can put your hand up and we can give you the floor to ask your question. I beg your pardon?
Marupeng's hand up.
I'm struggling to hear that. Sorry, guys.
Marupeng, you can go ahead, Marupeng.
Oh, Marupeng's got his hand up. Sorry about that. Yes, Marupeng, please go ahead. Marupeng, are you unmuted? All right, while we wait for Marupeng to... Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. You're audible.
All right. I was saying, with level 5, am I able to register for risk management program?
For which program? Please repeat that.
Risk management.
Risk management. Tharisha, you want to answer, Marupeng?
The basic minimum requirement is a matric for risk management with certain years of relevant experience. So we can take it offline and we can help you with the advisable admission for the risk management program. So I think, yeah, if he does have a matric, he does qualify.
Okay. No, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Marupeng. Anybody else?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, will I come in? I just want to ask. With advanced
Lily's
project
hand up.
management. With advanced
repeat?
project. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You just cut off there. Can you please repeat the question?
The advanced project management,
Yes.
you are saying is aligned to NQF8. Does that mean it's equivalent to NQF8? Or can you explain that in details? What does that mean? The alignment part.
The alignment part. Okay. So Trisha, our commercial director, has answered that in the chat, but I'll just read it out for everybody in the room. The short course is accredited by Stellenbosch University. The learning outcomes are aligned to the relevant NQF level. So it is not a formal qualification and therefore does not carry any credits. All right. So it is a short course.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, it does answer.
Okay.
Thanks.
Perfect. Perfect.
Are you ready for me that time?
Yes, 100%.
It's Vincent, yes, sorry. I just want to find out something. Anyway, thank you so much for the presentation, right? I've asked this question in the chat, but I don't get a clear answer. MBA essential. I have 15 years of experience in the IT environment, right?
Okay.
I've done the MDP with TIPS. And now I've got the basic introduction, or actually the fundamental intro courses to AI. I just finished that one last week. And with the diploma in occupational safety in progress with Shales in the UK. Now, I need this particular MBA thing to make me jump the bridge into the other side, because I'm not getting employment. I'm 5 years now sitting at home, and there is a blocker here. I need this MBA to make me jump onto the other side. How can I qualify for that MBA without getting that NQF8 or level 7, whatever? Is there a bridge thing that I need to do, MBA bridge, or how does it work? Or I'm out of the scope for that?
All right, so not a problem. So what we can do is that we can link you up with our counterparts at the business school, who'll be able to advise you on the recognition of prior learning method, right? So there is an option, or there is a way outside of the having an NQF level 8 qualification. However, they need to take you through the process. So what we can do after the session, you're more than welcome to email me, and we can set up a meeting for you with one of our counterparts from the business school.
Okay, I'll appreciate it. Can I leave my email address? Then you can just maybe we can take it from there.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Do
It's
that.
Vincent Mama.
You can drop it in the chat, Vincent.
Or can I drop it in the chat?
Yeah.
All right. I'll appreciate it, please. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Any other questions from the floor before we close off the session?
Good afternoon, Refugio. Can I continue?
Sure.
All right. Thank you. So I'm not sure if I'm asking at the right platform or not.
Okay.
So I'm in the hospitality industry, and I'm currently working at Fencott Hotel. So what we are looking at right now is a short course in food and beverage management or restaurant management, because most of the institutions, they are offering full qualifications, and it's not all of our managers do have that time, and others, it scares the idea of studying for 2 to 3 years. I can see that it's scaring them off. So we're wondering if don't you guys offer anything that would be maybe a 6-month course or any short course that would be relevant to our field of work?
All right, thank you very much for your question. Is this specifically for yourself, or is it for the company that you work for?
It's for the company that I work for.
The company that you work for.
Yes.
Can you and I maybe connect offline? We currently do not have anything in that industry on our shelf or off-the-shelf programs. However, we do from time to time customize solutions for our clients. So if you can send me an email on my email address, which is in the chat, as well as, yeah, there we go, it's in the chat. Chanel will reshare it, and then we can set up a session where we can scope and find out what your needs are.
Thank you, Refilwe.
Thank you. Any more before we close off the session?
Good day, Refilwe. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Hi, my name is Mlungisi Zwane. I just wanted to find out, so I think I missed it, about the risk management course. Is it
Sure.
a postgraduate diploma in QF8, and going forward, is master's? Do you provide a master's for it?
So we are the short course division. So it's not the full qualification. So it's a risk management short course. I can ask the team to send you that information. However, if you want a full qualification, as I've mentioned, we've got the business school as well as Stellenbosch University.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. All right, I think I'm going to close the session now. Thank you very much for, oh, there we go. Okay.
Yes. How are you?
Well, and yourself?
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for the presentation, all of you. Mine was I did send a message to the group chat box.
Yes.
Is that there was no answer on my side, but now I want to repeat same question. What is the difference between mediation and negotiation skills, principles, and practices? And how many participants are allowed in a class in order that it can take place? And do you pay upfront or pay later when you complete, or maybe when you completed the course? Thanks.
Okay, so if you can repeat the first part of that, I didn't hear you very well.
Which one? Eh?
So you mentioned the difference between a qualification and another one?
Okay, the first one, what is the difference between mediation and negotiation skills, principles, and practices? That's the first one. So do you understand that one? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
How
So you want to know
Yes. That's the first question.
Okay. And the second one is with regards to payment terms.
Yes, and how many, the second one would be how many participants are allowed in the class?
All right. Right, so I'll start with the last two ones. We, unfortunately, because of the online method of delivery, do not accept any payment terms for our program. So before you begin the program, you would have to have paid the full amount. And in terms of class size, because it is online and asynchronous, we don't have a limit. However, should you want a closed cohort for your organization, the minimum is 15 participants, right? And then in terms of negotiation skills, I'm not quite sure if you're asking what's the difference between our program and mediation, or if it includes that?
Yes, because yours is negotiation skills and principles and practices. Now I want to know what's the difference between that one and mediation.
Tharisha, I'm not sure if you want to take this question, if you understand it.
Yeah, I don't think we have specifically target a specialized module for mediation, but there's a lot more specifically dealing with negotiations, the position of negotiation to getting to a mutual gain and understanding the using objective criteria and positional bargaining. So like specific terms in negotiation, not specifically relating to mediation per se. I think that's a bit out of that context. Yeah.
I can add to that if you wish, Tharisha, it's Trish speaking. Would just be that mediation is often more in the space of some sort of conflict resolution. So our course is more on the commercial negotiation than sort of conflict resolution. So possibly we could look at something like that. It is a different approach. Thanks for the question.
I'm not sure if we've answered you. Thank you very much, Tharisha and Trish.
Yeah, no, thanks a lot. She answered and you also answered
Okay.
some of the
Right.
questions. But now on the payment, I'm still,
Yes.
because I'm working for the department,
Yes.
national department. So the department policy is saying that you go and attend the course and then they're gonna pay after you finish the course. What's the stance there?
Okay, so if you are being financed by your organization, I would prefer that we have a conversation with yourself and your sponsor, or preferably somebody from your finance team, so that we can arrange, obviously, a purchase order from that perspective. But when you're being funded by your organization, yes, first option is upfront, but we do accept purchase orders with 30-day terms. And that's only for those who are being funded by their organizations. So what we can do is that you can email me, or you can email one of the members of our team, and they'll give you those very options that I've just given you, and then we'll start that process.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So we still have 2 hands raised and a few more minutes to Nobantu.
Okay, perfect. I think let's take the 2 and then we'll close.
Hi, Refilo.
Yes, hello.
How are you today?
Well, and yourself?
Fine, thanks. Morning, colleagues. Refilo, I didn't hear you clearly when you were explaining the difference, the NQF level with the NQF level aligned, or is it equivalent, or what does it mean aligned and equivalent? What's the difference there?
Trish, do you want to take this on?
Yeah, so because we don't offer formal qualifications, we offer short courses, which in the skills matrix would be considered informal learning. We can pitch our courses at NQF levels. We have to pitch our courses at NQF levels. So we can say that in terms of Bloom's taxonomy, the kind of learning outcomes, if we say a course is NQF 7 aligned, the level of the course is the same as a NQF course in a formal qualification. So the academic assurance side ensures that you are getting content and application at the right level. So equivalent is a tricky word, because when you do an NQF level qualification, a formal qualification, the duration of the study, the notional hours, all of that would be far more intense. But the pitch of understanding, the level of understanding and influence that the person would need to have is at that level. It's just it's a shorter version of it. So it's more policy that dictates that we use the word alignment and not equivalent to. Does that help?
Yeah.
If you have a look at Bloom's taxonomy, you will see from NQF 5 through to NQF 9 where the formal qualifications fit in, you know, from first degree through honors and masters and so on. And then where our alignment is if you do an NQF level 8 aligned course, you're actually at the PGDIP kind of level. If you do an NQF level 5 aligned course, you're at that just post-matric level, the level after matric. So that's how the alignment works.
Thank you very much, Trish. I'm not sure if that has answered your question.
Sorry, the referral was kicked out by the...
Oh, Simpiwe, can we take this offline and just
yeah,
go
we can
through
maybe
the-
drop the gentleman a mail and explain it or
100%.
something.
Yeah. I think Simpiwe, let us send you a mail.
All right.
And if anybody else
Let me
has
send
that,
you... I'll just drop my email then on the...
yes, 100%. Right. If anybody else has got similar questions, please do not hesitate to include that in your email, and we can unpack that for you in the response. I see we've got Nobantu as our final question. Nobantu, are you still with us?
Good day. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, now we can.
Okay. In regards to the MBA Essential, I would like to know the duration of the course and how much does it cost?
The MBA Essentials is a 6 to 7 month course.
It's
and
20 weeks long. It's approximately 5 months long, and it's approximately 30,000 Rand per person.
Thank you so much. That's
But
great.
Nobantu, after the session, we'll send everybody the full bouquet of our brochures, which will include the price as well as the different intakes for every one of our off-the-shelf programs.
Okay, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for borrowing us your morning/afternoon. It has been an absolute pleasure. From myself, the digital team, from the SBS Ed team, I'd like to thank you all. On the screen are basically your contacts. Should you be inquiring on behalf of yourself, even if your organization is going to be sponsoring you, please contact Duncan Unisi, who is our digital administrator. And then for solutions for your organizations, you can contact me, Refilwe Peo. However, whichever email you've got, you can contact that one as well, and then we will direct your query to the relevant place. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a wonderful afternoon.